They kill over 80,000 people a year. That's more than sharks, lions, and crocodiles combined. But out of thousands of snake species, only a small fraction can actually kill you. And among those, a handful carry venom so powerful that one bite can start a countdown you may not be able to stop. In this video, we're ranking the 10 deadliest snakes on Earth. Let me know in the comments where you're watching from, because one of these might be closer than you think. Snakebite is not just a wildlife problem. The World Health Organization estimates that millions of people are bitten every year, and between 81,000 and 138,000 die from venomous snake bites. Hundreds of thousands more are left with permanent injuries, including amputations, kidney damage, paralysis, and severe tissue loss. So when we say deadliest, we are not talking only about which snake has the most toxic venom in a laboratory. We are also looking at how much venom it delivers, how aggressive or defensive it can be, how quickly symptoms develop, and how often humans actually encounter it. Starting at number 10. Number 10. The Boomslang. At first glance, the Boomslang does not look like a killer. It is a slender, tree-dwelling snake found in sub-Saharan Africa. With its large eyes and elegant body, it almost looks harmless compared to the thick, intimidating vipers on this list. That appearance is misleading. The boomslang's venom attacks the body's ability to clot blood. A bite may not seem serious at first. In fact, symptoms can take hours to appear. But once the venom takes effect, internal bleeding can begin throughout the body. Victims may bleed from the nose, gums, or even internally into organs and tissues. Without treatment, the blood can lose its ability to clot properly, creating a life-threatening medical emergency. What makes the boomslang especially dangerous is the delay. People often assume that if they feel fine after a bite, they are safe. With this snake, that assumption can be deadly. Fortunately, boomslangs are not responsible for large numbers of human deaths because they are shy, live mostly in trees, and rarely bite unless handled or threatened. But venom alone, it earns its place on this list. Number 9. The Eastern Brown Snake. If you live in Australia, this snake is one of the names you need to know. The Eastern Brown Snake is fast, nervous, and highly venomous. It is responsible for a significant proportion of serious snakebite cases in Australia. Its venom is packed with toxins that disrupt blood clotting and can affect the heart and nervous system. In severe cases, victims can suffer collapse, internal bleeding, and cardiac complications. What makes this snake so dangerous is not just its venom. It is also where it lives. Unlike many snakes that stay deep in forests or remote wilderness, eastern brown snakes often live near farms, suburbs, and areas where people work outdoors. That means encounters are more common. And because the snake is quick and easily startled, it may strike defensively if it feels trapped. Australia has excellent medical care and effective antivenom, which keeps the death toll relatively low compared to countries with fewer resources. But if you are bitten and treatment is delayed, the eastern brown snake can become a medical emergency within minutes. Number 8. The Tiger Snake. Another Australian contender, the tiger snake is named for the banded patterns seen on many individuals. It is commonly found in southern Australia, often near wetlands, rivers, and coastal areas. Tiger snake venom contains neurotoxins, anticoagulants, and muscle-damaging components. That means a single bite can attack several systems at once. A victim may experience weakness, difficulty breathing, abnormal bleeding, and muscle damage. Before antivenom became widely available, tiger snake bites had a much higher fatality rate. Today, survival is much more likely with rapid medical treatment. But the tiger snake remains dangerous because it often lives in areas where people hike, fish, camp, or work outdoors. If threatened, it may flatten its body, raise its head, and hiss before striking. That warning is not a bluff. Number 7. The Black Mamba. Few snakes have a reputation as terrifying as the black mamba. Found across parts of sub-Saharan Africa, it is one of the fastest snakes in the world, capable of moving at impressive speeds over short distances. Despite the name, its body is usually gray, olive, or brown. The name comes from the dark, almost black interior of its mouth, which it displays when threatened. Its venom is primarily neurotoxic. That means it attacks the nervous system. Without treatment, a severe bite can lead to paralysis, difficulty breathing, and respiratory failure. What makes the black mamba especially feared is the combination of speed, venom, and defensive behavior. If cornered, it may strike repeatedly rather than delivering just one bite. Before modern anti-venom and emergency care, untreated black mamba bites were often fatal. Today, survival is possible with rapid treatment. But in remote areas where hospitals are far away, time becomes the biggest enemy. Number 6. The king cobra. The king cobra is the longest venomous snake on Earth. Some individuals can grow over 18 feet long. That alone makes it intimidating, but size is not the main reason it is dangerous. The king cobra can deliver a large amount of venom in a single bite. Its venom contains neurotoxins that can interfere with nerve signals, causing weakness, paralysis, and breathing problems. Unlike many snakes, king cobras primarily eat other snakes. They are found in forests across South and Southeast Asia. Most king cobras prefer to avoid humans. But when protecting eggs or feeling threatened, they can become extremely defensive. They can raise a large portion of their body off the ground, spread their hood, and maintain eye contact with a person. That display is enough to make almost anyone step back. A king cobra bite is a medical emergency because of the large venom dose it can inject. Even though its venom may not be the most toxic drop for drop, the quantity delivered can make it deadly. Number 5. The coastal taipan. The coastal taipan is another Australian snake, but unlike the inland taipan, it lives in areas where people are more likely to encounter it. Found in northern and eastern Australia and parts of New Guinea, it is large, fast, and extremely venomous. Its venom contains powerful neurotoxins, clotting toxins, and muscle-damaging components. A severe bite can lead to paralysis, bleeding problems, and organ damage. The coastal taipan is alert and can react quickly if threatened. Before the development of effective antivenom, bites from this species had a very high fatality rate. Today, rapid treatment dramatically improves survival. But this snake earns a high ranking because it combines potent venom with a greater likelihood of human encounters than its inland cousin. It is one of the clearest examples of why most venomous and most dangerous are not always the same thing. Number 4. The saw-scaled viper. Now we move from venom potency to real-world impact. The saw-scaled viper is small compared to many snakes on this list, but it may be responsible for more human deaths than almost any other snake group. These vipers are found across parts of Africa, the Middle East, and South Asia. They often live in dry, rocky, or scrubby environments near farms and villages. When threatened, they rub their scales together to produce a rasping, sizzling sound. That is where the name saw-scaled comes from. Their venom causes severe bleeding disorders. Victims can suffer internal bleeding, swelling, shock, and organ damage. What makes them especially dangerous is that they are small, well-camouflaged, and often active at night. People may step on one without ever seeing it. In regions where access to hospitals and antivenom is limited, these bites can be fatal. The saw-scaled viper proves that you do not need to be huge to be deadly. Sometimes the most dangerous snake is the one you never notice. Number 3. Russell's viper. Russell's viper is one of the most medically significant snakes in South Asia. It is large, heavily built, and often found in agricultural areas. That puts it in direct contact with farmers working in fields. Its venom is devastating. It can cause severe bleeding disorders, kidney failure, tissue damage, and shock. Victims may experience intense pain and swelling at the bite site, followed by systemic complications. One of the biggest dangers is acute kidney injury. Even survivors may face long-term health problems. Russell's viper is also known for its loud hiss, which can sound surprisingly powerful for a snake. In countries where it is common, it is one of the species doctors are most concerned about after a snake bite. Not because it has the single most toxic venom, but because it combines potent venom with frequent human contact. That combination is what makes a snake truly deadly. Number 2. The common krait. The common krait is one of the most dangerous snakes in South Asia. It is nocturnal, which means it is most active at night. That creates a terrifying problem. Many bites happen while people are sleeping. The snake may enter homes searching for rodents or shelter. A person can be bitten without even realizing it. The bite itself may be almost painless. That is what makes the common krait so deceptive. Hours later, symptoms begin. The venom is strongly neurotoxic. Victims may develop drooping eyelids, difficulty speaking, weakness, and eventually paralysis. If the muscles that control breathing become paralyzed, respiratory failure can occur. Without treatment and assisted ventilation, the result can be fatal. In rural areas where medical help is far away, that delay can make all the difference. The common krait is a nightmare not because it is aggressive, but because it can strike silently, painlessly, and while its victim is asleep. And at number 1, the inland taipan, often called the most venomous snake in the world. Found in the remote regions of Central Australia, the inland taipan has venom that is extraordinarily toxic in laboratory testing. Its venom contains a combination of neurotoxins, clotting toxins, and muscle-damaging compounds. A severe bite can affect the nervous system, blood clotting, and muscles all at once. The venom can cause paralysis, internal bleeding, kidney damage, and organ failure. But here is the surprising part. Despite having the most toxic venom, the inland taipan is not responsible for large numbers of human deaths. Why? Because it lives in remote areas and rarely encounters people. It is also generally shy and avoids confrontation. This is the perfect example of why venom toxicity alone does not determine danger. A snake that lives near villages and bites frequently can be far deadlier in real life than a snake with stronger venom that almost never meets a human. The inland taipan is number 1 for venom potency. But the inland taipan is more than just a snake with the world's most powerful venom. Its story is filled with mystery, survival, and incredible adaptations that allow it to survive in one of the harshest environments on Earth. In our next video, we'll dive deep into the complete story of the inland taipan, where it lives, how it hunts, how its venom works, why scientists consider it the most venomous snake in the world, and the rare encounters humans have had with this legendary snake. So make sure to subscribe, because the full story of the inland taipan is one you don't want to miss.